Hal only just returned and got one word. Well, that's still better than nothing. What did I miss in chat? Let me go back to the beginning of the break. Eat the pussy, yes. Mr. Cup holder has some iced coffee. Oh, very nice. Did some fishing. Manaway says that she's too slow at anagrams. Me too. Especially when Caradwin's playing. Caradwin's very, very fast. In Swedish we spell it like that, as in the game that's apparently called Pay Tank. But there was no E available.
Fish is trout a la creme. Enjoy your meal.
Alright. You have the same issue with your Stream Deck, but with Discord, which is probably more Discord. Yeah, it's just that periodically it loses the authority token or whatever it is. You would be pretty bad at anagrams in a second language. Oh yes, I'm always very impressed at people for whom English is not their first language, and how many of the anagram words they manage to get. Mostly do better than me. All right, so here we are back in Clanfolk. Maybe there was no E in the word get. No, there was no E available. That word is correct. Although it has an S on the end, but I'm not sure whether that's because it's a French word or only relevant to the plural. Anyway, we are going to hop back into Clanfolk, or in fact, I have already hopped us back into Clanfolk. I think since we last played, so we are playing on the testing branch, and he is frequently updating the testing branch. So one of the main things you might notice is that he has introduced the ability to scale the UI. So if you go into settings now, in your video settings, you now have a UI scale. The 100% is the current default of size of the UI, which now looks massive to me. When you load up the new testing thing, it loads up at 80%. Which is quite comfortable, actually. But it goes all the way down to, I believe, 50%, which is flippin' tiny. And I don't know how anybody can see a damn thing. But if you have a very big clan, that might be useful. My main issue with it being this small is that it also reduces the size of the text over here in your info box. And that's really difficult to read at that size. 80% though is a good one. So yeah, that's the main change. You're not even sure you consider English your secondary language, maybe a second first language. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe Manor is better at English than Danish, like Mir is better at English than German. Maybe. Okay, so last time we played, we were busy getting Galactic knocked up. And Galactic is now pregnant. In fact, Galactic is now halfway through her pregnancy. So we now want to look at getting Illustrial pregnant. We have already moved her and Wanderer into the pregnancy bedroom, by which I mean the bedroom that is nicely appointed and might give them a sufficient decor mood bonus that they might do the deed. So we need to give her some clothing tasks to do. We'll just bump that up for her. And we need to keep Wanderer pretty happy, but he loves gathering a lot, and there's always gathering tasks. So I think we're probably going to be pretty okay with Wanderer's mood. The humping room, yes. You demand child support. I mean, your husband's still there. Graham's still there with you. You know a German streamer who complains of you losing his German skills because he uses English more than German these days. For that endeavor, he made Thursdays, you think it was, his German streaming day. Aha! I mean, language, like any other skill, does need to be maintained, I suppose. So what else? We are in the process, or we have moved the freezer over to here, and we have moved the kitchen over to here, but we haven't unlocked even half the cooking implements that are available in the game. What is it? It is autumn, so there's no planting, but what we have planted is still growing and requires tending. Ah, yes, we started a graveyard because we lost, or we are near to losing our dear Pipwitch. Pipwitch is a senior who has 8,846 seconds before she dies. She has a kitten though called Dips, who is growing up, and we also have a juvenile male cat called Ajani. We have way too many dogs. Oh my goodness. We might need to do something about all the dogs. Although we've only got the one puppy, everybody else has been named. We've also got some goats, baby goats, and we've got some sheep that we want their wool. But we really do need to keep an eye on all of the ewes are pregnant. Like, I think maybe we need to start culling the rams because, like, damn, there's so many sheep. You're now dry from your shower. BRB getting dressed. Okay. All right. So what else are we doing? This is our animal enclosure, which is struggling for grass at the moment. We have fertilized it, but we need to water it. So add water to the places we've fertilized and get some of that grass growing for our animal crops. We are also in the process of building a tailoring workshop. So that seems to be where we're at. Let's let them carry on their way. We set this up as a little meet and greet for traders and job seekers. It doesn't have much to it yet. We need to do some decorating. We've also set this up as a little workshop. We apparently have a lot of bark. You should have noted he still lives in Germany. One would have thought that still living there, he'd be interacting enough just generally in public in German. True. Although if your conversations in German tend to be limited to, please and thank you at the checkout when you go shopping. That's not a lot of talking. So what's our task list look like? We have a lot of farming tasks, hauling tasks, and building tasks. That's all right. They'll get done or they won't. Farming tasks are mostly fertilizing and watering crops. Do we have anybody who's harvesting though? Who is harvesting? Illustrial. Illustrial is our primary harvester, and we've got her doing clothing because that's her favorite job. Let's just get you to go and do the harvesting first. We can conclude the day with your favorite job. This ability to follow Clanfolk, if you weren't here last week, is another thing that's been introduced on the testing branch. And it's delightful. You can even follow animals, which is nice. Did my stream game actually update Clanfolk? Yes, it did. Excellent. Alright, we have some job seekers. What are we looking for in terms of job seekers? DC will be an adult eventually. Wandra's already married. Everybody else is already married, so we don't need job seekers for their marriage eligibility. But their skills and adding their reputation bonuses to their clans is good. However, these two don't really have anything we need. This persuasion and intimidation are impossible to actually assign, so we'll never make Colin happy. Joan loves mining, but so does Periapsis. I think we will say thanks but no thanks to Joan and Colin. Marjorie is not reached the 100 that we want. Traders. Traders. I do want to get rid of the fur. I want us to move into wool. Don't want to sell any of the named cats. Definitely don't need to buy a dog. Might buy you iron ore though. And Paul from Clan Farquharson. What have you got for me? Hayseed, don't need that. Don't need flax fibers. Don't really need. Okay. What can I sell you? What are we building right now? We are building the... does this have a roof? It does. Okay, so we only need flooring. Which does use planks and tiles and nails. We don't need bricks, so you can have some of my bricks. And you can have 4 stacks of bark and get that out of there. Although we've just put down the leather thing. It'll do. Galactic caught a tiger shark. It's a fun thing to do too in Oxygen Not Included. I'm not sure what that was in response to, because I was very naughty and got carried away with what I was doing instead of paying attention to chat. Shark fin soup. Oh, fun to follow dupes around. Yes, definitely. I was thrilled that he'd introduced this, especially, I mean, even just when I'm playing on my own. I've got a hermit run. There's only one person, so following him around is it. But as a streamer as well, when there's not anything I need to actively be doing, when we're waiting for them to do stuff, it's nice to be able to just follow someone and see how they go. However, in this case, I want to just follow this building. You've returned, fully dressed and ready to face the day. Woohoo! You still have hours until you need to leave for work. Well, that's excellent. That means you can just chill out and relax. Okay. If we can get this roof finished, although really it's an enclosed space now. It says it's a huge room. So we can put down, what floors have I actually unlocked? Let's put down the tile floor underneath the workstations. And we'll put fancy wood floor where they are walking. We have quite a bit of available space here if we need to put anything down. I have not set ingredient piles for that. Really, nothing is all that far away, so that's fine. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's actually not a bad location for it, although it is a little bit away from here. Maybe I should build another one of these. Although nails is really all that it... Yeah, let's put this on auto haul. You can make it and then take it back. Put this on auto haul as well. Sickle and axe. Have we... Okay, so we still have some iron tools to unlock. I would really appreciate it if the... Rainforester is doing that. Excellent. I was going to say, I'd really appreciate it if the empty chamber points would live here outside of the house. Also, we have a cat. Oh look, Galactic got a hat for the shark. Rubber ducky. You're the one. Didn't I sing that in Superluminal? I think we've already got a clip of me singing that. Because let's face it, who can refuse to sing that song when there's a rubber ducky? Like breaks all the rules, doesn't it? Okay, how's our task list looking? Still a lot of farming tasks. What is our farming task? Compost, add water, auto, add water, what I told you to do, the thresher, add fertilizer. That's fine. They will get to it or they won't. Ah! Yes, we need the, Oh, hang on. That's right. That's right. These floors are wrong. I want the bark wash there. And the ash wash. No, I want the ash wash there. Bark wash is going to have to go. We might stick it there, actually. And that means that I need to change the floor here and here. Oh, this doesn't really work, actually, does it? Better way. I put that there. No, that doesn't work. I put it there. Yes. If I move the hide shelf, I can put that there. Okay. Where can I put the hide shelf? That is not in the way, but is reasonably close to where it's actually going to be used. Okay. Change of plans. Change of plans. We will put the ash wash in front of the... No, that still blocks. Bastard. Alright, which one did I put here? Bark wash. Put you... gonna have to put you there. Alright, we're changing the floors. This is what happens when you forget what you're doing from one week to the next. So there should be tile floor under these. And fancy wood floor there. Okay. But also don't actually build the hide shelf. Thanks. Don't actually build the tailor bench either. We've got one. Do I want them to build the peat stove? I think I do. Also, I want them to build a roof. Let's put a roof here. And put a peat storage there. Don't build it yet. You red-knobbed starfish. Well, I see. So we've got Jane the worker. I can't remember whether the father of her child has already tried to intimidate us or not. And I think we were considering marrying Jane to DC. The sickly is not great, but look at this building skill. And how much she loves building. Is she the only one that we've got that loves building? So you went down a quick rabbit hole. Rubber Duck hit number 16 on the top 100, 26th of September 1970. Wow. Galactic loves building, and I'm not letting her do it. That's silly. Because I don't. So what I actually need is a worker who loves something that my current clan don't already have covered. So Wanderer loves gathering. We don't have anybody who loves harvesting. We don't have anybody who loves hunting. And we don't have anybody who loves lumber. Periapsis loves mining. Galactic loves building. Nobody loves cooking, but Wanderer's very good at it. Nobody loves farming, which is a bit of a problem. I would very much like to get someone who loves farming. Graham loves crafting, but I currently have him farming first. And Illustrial loves clothing. Rainforester loves hauling. And nobody loves cleaning, because let's face it, nobody loves cleaning. I might get Marjorie, though, to do a bit of cleaning first, and I'll get Wanderer to do some cooking first. Alright, so let's see how that goes. Wanderer's not going to be in a good mood until he's had a bath, because for whatever reason he did not make it to the toilet in time. That's a problem. Why is he not making it to the toilet? We only have 2 toilets, and they're here at the house, so we might need to look at putting a few of those around their workspaces, I think. In fact, we could just sneak one in here. We move the job board there. Put another wall in. And a curtain and a vent. Actually, we don't need a vent if we've got a curtain. We can stick a toilet here, which means that the people who are working here can just pop in here if they need to go to the toilet. This is not a long-term location for work, and people working in the tailoring bench can come over and use this one. So we could make it easier for them to get at them and stick doors on either side. Alright, we have Ashed Hide available. May as well get that started. So the one thing I have not... Oh no, that's for the wardrobe there. I just haven't put the blueprint down. Have I even unlocked the wardrobe? I have not. Hence not putting the blueprint down. Okay. Is there anything I need to unlock before I do unlock that? I wouldn't mind unlocking these flower patches, but we don't need it yet. We're not ready to host visitors, so we don't need the vacancy sign. The cooking pot would be nice. The meat smoker would also be nice. The meat smoker is an excellent money-making opportunity in winter. Wood roof, wood wall, wood door. Kitchen options. Wouldn't mind the fishing spot though. Alright, let's unlock the wardrobe. Because that is our most immediate need of all of those options. Perhaps is having a bath, getting a... Oh, she's not getting the fireside bonus. Interesting. She should be getting the fireside bonus from that heat stove. Yeah, Galactic's not getting it either. Okay, if I put the bathtub the wrong way round. I think the bathtub must be the wrong way round. Yes, it is. She's facing the wrong direction. Okay. Which means it needs to go this way. And that one is the right direction. This isn't on. Okay. Well, leave it for now. Wolves! No wolves. No wolves in our house. Go away. Oh, one of the dogs got one. Which someone needs to haul in before it goes bad. What's this? Cured flax stems sitting on the ground. Oh, wow. Let's stop curing the flax stems because that's a ridiculous number of flax stems, and let's give us some storage. I have not put storage for straw and so forth in here. Is there anywhere I can fit that without it getting in the way of where people need to walk? Not really. Okay, well, I'll just put... If anybody's going to make use of it, it's going to be the tailoring bench. We might just stick it outside that. Alright, is everybody in bed? Everybody's in bed. And we're about to get an ad break. So I guess we will just follow somebody around on one speed. Is Illustrial happy enough that she might get pregnant? Yes, she can get happy enough, but Wanderer can't. Why, you didn't have a bath? Oh, this just hasn't timed out yet. The shame associated with poopy pants. If this goes away before he wakes up, his mood maximum might increase? No. Also, they're wearing clothing that is uncomfortable. So. Oh, that's a thing I forgot to do. Let me do that right now while we are looking at it. There we go. No more fish over the top of my text. It's quite difficult to get them to maximum mood when they're wearing uncomfortable clothes. So getting that tailoring space and running is kind of important. Epic Eagle Ray. Nice. How many harvesting tasks are there? No. Alright. And she should get on to doing clothing, which will make her happy. And hopefully Wanderer will get more gathering done, which will make him happy. Shanison caught an electric catfish. Electric catfish. Interesting. Ah, yes, we need to turn the bathtub around. Someone come and pack this up for me. Dax hasn't interrupted. That number is inflated. He's just lying here being cute. Lying liar. Lying liar who lies. I think it needs to go this way. Alright, so we now have access to the toilets from outside. which is grand. And we've got another toilet on the go over here. Don't really have anywhere to keep its chamber pot, so we probably need to cook up a few more chamber pots. For every one toilet, I like to have 2 chamber pots. So we have twice as many chamber pots as we do toilets, ideally. And we currently have only 2 empty chamber pots. Why do we have so few empty chamber pots? How many full chamber pots do we have? 3 empty chamber pots. And no full ones. No, that's right. We've got 3 toilets, so 3 spare chamber pots. Yeah, that's fine. No, my finger's still there. You do forget to use the command when he does something to interrupt. That's true. That is true. No, I still have my fingers here. He's just not interested in them. Hey, not interested. He's not interested. Self-fingers. Self-fingers. Alright. Illustrial's very happy. Look, her maximum mood is like nearly 10,000. And Wanderer's maximum mood is pretty bad. Why is your maximum mood so shitty? You are sweating because you're wearing hot things in the kitchen. There we go. Amazing what happens when he takes off the uncomfortable clothes. Alright, how are we going in here? We have a fully complete room, so let's start moving things over. We have a job seeker. Oh, Marjorie can go home. She has 100 clan reputation. Catherine is bringing clothing, cleaning, doesn't love building, and you're sickly. Thanks for stopping by, but we don't actually need you right now. Goes there. This is priority 7. This is priority 5 and goes over here. Spinning wheel. This is priority 6. Goes there. Have enough hides that we actually don't have enough storage, so I will allow them to build a second one there. Should probably dry them somewhere else though. Might just dry them in the kitchen. And then they even if they spit them out, they won't put them in the rain. This should be priority 6. Hey Melon, welcome to the channel. Are those blue marks in one of the rooms a zone? No. By blue marks, do you mean these? These are blueprints for things that I want them to build or move. Oh, you mean the little one, the circles are where they stand when they use the device, yes. Zones are, oh, you mean these when I click on a Clanfolk? Yes. Yes, that is a zone. Speaking of which, I need to expand the cleaning. The crosses in the cooking room, yes. That you will see those if I click on a Clanfolk who has been assigned to that zone. So I have created a zone for cooking as my way of and I don't know how familiar you are with the game, but you're obviously familiar enough to recognize a zone when you see it, so I'm assuming some level of familiarity. I have started using the cooking zone to limit where they go to get oat grain. So I have a grain pallet in the kitchen that is allowed to have a single stack of oat grain, and the cooks in the kitchen are only allowed to use things in this area when they're cooking. You have just over 200 hours in the game. Okay, so that's how I've started using the zones. It's taken me a while to wrap my head around how best to make use of them, but I've found that this is the most effective and least micromanagey way once you get it set up to manage oat grain. So what I do is I put one stack of oat grain in the kitchen, and all other grain goes out here. The only thing I haven't figured out is I think in order to perfect it, I actually need a higher priority grain pallet. In fact, let's put one down. Let's put a grain pallet down here, and we will tell it to store one stack of oat grain, and we will put that as a higher priority storage than this one. Because at the moment, the kitchen storage is where they take the oat grain first, and that's actually not what I want. I want to be sure that we have seeds for planting. So that's basically what that zone is for. It's literally just, well, it's two things. One, please don't eat all the oat greens so that we have no oat to plant in the spring. And two, please don't travel to the other side of the bloody map to get branches for the fireplace. Which is another thing that they were doing. So I'm currently using zones for cooking. I've also got a zone for cleaning, so that they don't clean the entire flipping map. They only clean the living spaces that I want them to clean. I have a zone that I call juvenile hunters that I assign babies, and they then grow into juveniles, obviously, too. Just to prevent juveniles who walk slowly from going all over the map in pursuit of hunting tasks. They only will do hunting within a reasonable range of the base. I have a zone for farming that limits them to animal care. And again, that's really just because there are so many farming tasks at certain points in the game that I would like to ensure that there's somebody who just does the ranching. And then I can put farming as a high priority for them, but they won't actually have so many tasks that they'll do it all day. And then I've got this. This is my experiment. I've set this as my negotiation zone because I still haven't really worked out how best to deal with those diplomatic situations. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm using zones at the moment. And the kitchen cleaning ones certainly seem to be working fairly well. The juvenile hunting one I've only recently started using when I noticed that I had juveniles walking quite a distance for hunting tasks. These need to be built fresh. This needs to be built fresh, this needs to be built fresh, and this. This I do not want cured flax. Well, do I? Flax fibers. Sure, yeah, you can store the cured flax stems there. Sure. Okay. Let's do 10 clean hide. So I've got this on 8, this on 7, spinning wheel on 6, basics on 5, but where does that leave the leather? All of them on 5 is fine. Why would you need a clothing basket when you have a wardrobe? I want to put the plaid in the clothing basket. I can't remember why. Oh, it probably isn't relevant in this game, actually, or it might be relevant later. What I discovered in my off-stream game is if you set a home zone, so we will later do this. If I build a homestead that is for one family, I will put a home zone over it. And what the home zone does is another version of the zone. And if you say it's a home zone, then they will use that zone to satisfy all their personal needs. And what I didn't realize is that includes choosing their clothing. So I had the problem in my off-screen game where I had homesteads for the three siblings. Their families had their own homes with their, bedrooms and their own little bathtub area and everything. And I had given them absolutely everything they needed except food. So their home zone was on their on their living area, and on where they could get food. And I had made the tailor make enough plaids for everybody, or tartans, whatever you want to call them, and wool clothes, linen clothes, and they were still walking around in crappy stuff. None of them were putting the plaids on. And I couldn't figure out why it was. So I hopped on the Discord and I did a bit of a fossick around, and I discovered that the home zone also limits where they will look for clothing. And so my tailoring workshop wasn't in a home zone, and so nobody was coming in here and getting clothing. So what I did, in order to ensure that every clanfolk would wear a tartan, I put down a clothing basket that only accepted the tartans, and put a home zone square on it. Because I had wardrobes in multiple different places, including multiple home zones, and there was no guarantee that this one would get any of the plaids. Maybe another one would get all of them. So that was just my workaround for having a home zone that I could put everybody in and make sure they had access to the plaids. Because the plaids gives them a mood boost. They get plus 250 mood if they're wearing plaid. And they will never take it off once they're wearing it. Even if they strip off all their other clothing, they will be wearing the plaid because it doesn't affect their warmth. It doesn't make them hotter or colder. So they will always wear it if they have access to it. Anyway, that's probably a far more long-winded explanation than you were looking for. But that is the reason I put down a clothing basket, even though I have a wardrobe. Now, I don't think I need the ash bin here anymore, so instead of building that one, can you just move this one? That just wants 2 stacks at priority 7. Okay. We should be able to get rid of these zones now. So the only place I haven't found a home for is the Timbery. I was kind of hoping I could squidge it in here, but there's not really enough space for doing that efficiently. So, where can I put... I mean, there's no reason the Timbery can't just stay there, I suppose. It's not like I actually need both rooms for the animals. This no longer needs to be randomly sitting up here, though, so this can go here. And this can go in next to the stove. And we can put the mulch path floor down under the rest of it. We may as well put the path all the way across. This I only want to have an empty milking bucket and water jugs. And they are getting into that. Alright, we seem to have our our tailoring setup. We don't actually need that to be full. Although, if it's on the lowest priority, they won't fill it up unless they've got nowhere else to put it, so... That explanation actually made a good lot of sense. Oh, good. I know it can be very long-winded, and it can be difficult to explain something when you can't point to an example, so I'm glad it made some kind of sense. Late reply because you're chewing on pickles. Mmm, yummy. No. No, negatory on that. That's what this one is for. This one only needs a couple of piles of ash, and this one only needs a couple of piles of bark. So let's turn the priority down on that. So yeah, we are currently in the extremely messy stage of transitioning from our little starter area to actually having dedicated spaces for things. So it's crap all over the place. Now, they should be no longer making any of the crappy clothing. That does seem to have been turned off. Excellent. I want them to be making 9. Excellent. I've turned off linen because we're going into winter, so I want them to make the wool. And I've got them making the cloaks and the hats first. That's fine. I just need to keep an eye on this because once she's finished the last 3 wool cloaks, she will effectively not have anything else to do because I haven't told her to make the other wool items yet. Why is Jane starving? She just hasn't made it back to the fridge yet. Okay. Sophia made a huge mess of things, noted. Yes. Correct. I am going to be very mean to them all now. They've all gone to bed. So, I want... Oh, you're going to put it back on again, aren't you? Alright, I probably need to wait until she's actually been able to make all of the clothing. Alright, we are now able to make leather. Fantastic. Is that better than... So the wool tunic is warmer than the leather tunic. So the leather might be better in late spring and early autumn. But I'm not going to tell her to make them yet. I really want her to make these last 3 wool cloak. What have we got in terms of wool? $6 and $5 for a cloak. And how many am I telling you to make? 6. Awesome. Okay. Alright, how's Wanderer's maximum mood? He can get up to 7,150, which may not be enough. I think it's not enough. It's either 7.5 or 7.9. Why are we struggling so much with his mood? We have 17 days of food, so he can just do gathering. I have gathering tasks for him? Don't really. All there is gathering clay. So let's get him to go and gather some branches. Oh, I've already done that. Really nowhere around to get branches from. Okay, well, we're heading south. Sending Wanderer down south for branches. That should make him happy. Probably more tasks than I really needed to lay down. How many did I give him? 90. Yeah, let's turn these ones off. And let's get rid of these ones. Let's get rid of these ones, and let's get rid of these. How many is that? 34, that's a little bit less horrific. Oh, man is on her last pickle. That's amusing to me. For naughty reason. Okay, so now we really just need to wait for Illustrial to get through all those clothing tasks. I suspect that we're not going to get anywhere with Wanderer and Illustrial until they can take off their scratchy clothes. We have 3 idea points, which there's no value in unlocking the fishing pier at the end of autumn. We won't be able to catch anything. Well, you can actually catch fish through the winter, but your pond population is basically nil, so it's not worth doing, really. Pickles are underestimated. Pickles and sardines. I will take your word for it. So instead, we are going to unlock something in the kitchen. The cheese press costs 5. Oh, we could unlock instruments, but no. Let's unlock bread. Which we wanted to do up here. Oh, there's rats in my kitchen. Hipwitch. Johnny, nope. Hipwitch, nope. Oh, hey, where did you come from? Queen, we tamed a wild cat. I don't want another cat. We've already got 3. What? Well, come here and catch this rat, will you? Random cat that came in from God knows where. I didn't even notice the thing that told me that we'd tamed a cat. Alright, job seekers, what have we got? Will likes lumber. We might have to take a bit of Will. Because we don't have anybody that loves lumber. We don't have anybody to marry him to, though. So that's disappointing. I would really like a female job seeker that loves lumber, but I think at this rate, DC is probably going to be marrying Jane. Except Galactic. Yeah, no, maybe not. Maybe we'll just keep Jane around. Where there's a will, there's a way. Indeed. What's that weird... Where there's a whip, there's a way song that somebody at some point showed me? And I've never been the same since. Alright, what are my tasks list looking like? Hauling, farming, gathering. Gathering is just to keep Wanderer happy, so that's fine. We will get Will to do some stuff and things for us. Also, does Periapsis need help with the cleaning? I think maybe Periapsis needs help with the cleaning. We might get Will to do a bit of cleaning. Richard, though. Do we need Richard? Not really. Why do I have DC doing cleaning? Oh, DC loves doctor and baby care. That's very unfortunate. He's going to be really difficult to make happy. I don't need Richard, so I'm going to say no to Richard. Let's look at Will. Will doesn't have any negative traits, so sure, we'll have Will. Traders, however, what have you got for me? Look at them all lining up. Branches, happy to take branches and logs off your hands at any point. I don't suppose you want to take this new cat? Nope. No. Have some heather. What about you? You will take my new cat that I did not at any point want. So, there we go. Bye-bye. What else? What else? I will take your iron ore because it saves me mining it. And that's about all for you. Hello, Jono! Jonathan's Gamescast coming in with a raid. Hello, Jono. Hello, Jono's viewers. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your stream? Every time I say that, by the way, I have to catch myself where I want to say, how was your raid? That's the wrong word, Sylvia. I beat you, DC. No. X plane 11. Wow, okay. Raid was 100%. Yes. You did an awesome raid because you came here. Hello, welcome. I am Sylvia. Hello, Hulock. Thank you very much for the follow. Awesome name. Love it. Also appreciate the fact that it is Hulock and not Super Hulock. Good choice. Do I need anything? You know what? Sure, give me a clean wool. Give me a shortcut on getting this wool done. What about you, Annis? Oh, from Farquharson. I will buy your oat flour. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Because then, yes, I can preemptively build the flour pallet. Nice. Sell you some of this. You did a flight simulator flight today in very windy, gusty weather in simulated Greece. Athens to Mykonos. I don't know Mykonos. That sounds fun. Did you crash and burn and die horribly, or was it a successful simulation? Yes, I do have a stream delay advantage, that is true. You're very welcome, Hulock. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming over with Jono on the raid. Surprisingly, you didn't die. Nice work. How's Clanfolk? Clanfolk's going fairly well. Oh, hang on. I forgot to say hello and goodbye to this trader. You have poop? Do I need your poop? No, I don't need your poop. Do I need your goat? No, I don't believe I do. I'll take your pluck, though. Thank you very much for that. Off you go. You had to check your pants after we landed, oh dear. Mykonos, a small vacation island in the Aegean Sea. Lovely beaches. Oh, sweet. Yes, so Clanfolk. We have just finished building our new tailoring space. So hauling the stuff and the things is yet to happen. Illustrial is working away there. She probably could use a hand, to be honest. Do we have anybody who can give her a hand? Periapsis could. We might get Periapsis to give her a hand after she finishes doing the cleaning. We're working on getting wool attire ahead of winter. So we originally settled in this building here, which is now our animal ranch, but that's why there's random stuff that hasn't been hauled yet, hovering around everywhere. This was our original fridge, and I don't know what to do with that space, but I'm going to do something, because that was legitimately the shape the mountain was in. I did not shape that. We just dug it out. So I want to use it for something. God knows what. This was our intermediate kitchen space and our intermediate fridge. We've now built a proper fridge and kitchen here. Can one of the cats come and catch this dang rat? No, none of you have a instinct need. That's unfortunate. So we have yet to fill that up. I need to tell them to build a bread oven and the flour pallet. So this is our kitchen. These have a tile roof, and these all have tile roofs apart from leftover straw roofs. And this is our living quarters, and I assume that's what you meant when you said what a beautiful building. This is me trying not to build rectangles. All of this is me trying not to build squares and rectangles, because that bores me to tears, and I can't imagine that it's much more interesting for the rest of you. So, yes, but this will later be turned into our inn. So this currently is our family's living quarters. But once we're in a position to build homesteads for the siblings and their families, this will become our inn for travellers and guests and workers. So we've got a not afraid of the dark nursery over here and an afraid of the dark nursery over here. And our doggos sleep all over the place. This is our I would like you to get pregnant, please bedroom. And otherwise my couples all sleep in single beds. We need to get rid of this because we tamed a cat and I now no longer wish to tame any more cats. It looks super realistic, does it? Oh, that's cool. I'm happy with that. I like that. That's quite a compliment. Thanks, Jono. So at the moment, we're in a bit of a waiting game while we wait for things to happen. However, we really need some iron. We're not bringing in our own iron. Where's our peat field? Here it is. Yeah, we don't have any peat bogs. All right, where can I send someone to mine iron? That was down here somewhere, wasn't it? Oh, we've mined this all out. Well, poop. Poop. And bum. And bollocks. Ooh, we don't seem to have any other exposed iron ore. Oh, here we go. That'll do for now. With music playing by Barry McWhite. Yes. Decorate the humping room a bit more. Yes, we have 2 heather wreaths. So there's one above each head. We've got a floor mat. Really what I need is the decorative tartan. We could put some decorative wall hides up. But what we actually need is the decorative tartan. And we're not there yet because I'm currently getting her to use all the wool to make wool. So that's a little far away. The dog has seen some things. Which dog? Oh, this dog. Yes. Yes, indeed. The decor in there, actually, the environment is 490, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But we could put large straw rugs gives environment 100. We could just carpet the entire room in straw, which would be ugly as hell. The wall hide will give us an extra 50. So yeah, let's put wall hides up either side of the door. See how that goes. What have we unlocked here? Oh, the quern and the dough table. Right. There and there. This is our little bakery nook. So we also have... I keep moving from one temporary location to another. We started off with some little farm plots in this, squeezed into this little space here. And we then moved over here. And then I realized that actually this is the middle of the map here. So that might need to be revisited. And these mountains and gravel are kind of in the way. So I'm now thinking that we might move the farms up into this space here. Or even behind the kitchen. Actually, behind the kitchen might make more sense. Let's get them to carve this path up here. So if you are unaware, in Clanfolk you have 4 neighboring clans, right? And they will come from X133, Y149, or they will come from X133, Y0, or they will come from X266, Y75. Where is it? There it is. or they will come from X0, Y75. Wherever that is. So the center of the map is X134, Y75. I've got that on the wrong... There. Oh, it's actually one row over, but never mind. So yes, when your traders, visitors, whatever come in, they will spawn onto the map at either the center of the top, center of the left, right, center of the bottom, and then they will make a beeline for your posts. If you put a path down, they will follow the path. And that makes it much faster to get them in and out. So as a result of learning that, I have started marking for myself the center crossroads of the map and trying to center my buildings around it. Doesn't always work because, there's like rivers and lakes and mountains and stuff. Unfortunately, my southern people are going to have to path through the graveyard. So, it's not... You can't necessarily get it perfectly. Some maps you can, some maps you can't. But at least if you actually give them a path to follow, even if they have to go slightly to the side to get onto it, they will follow path, so you can get them there faster. The things I have learnt from randomly hanging out in the Discord are many and varied. Alright, everybody's gone to bed. We have raw wool sitting outside in the weather. That's not ideal. And we have unlocked... we finished building something. Alright. Always keep a dozen dough on hand. We haven't quite finished making the quern, though. Alright, let's have a look at our moods. Yeah, see, Wanderer's capping out at too low a level than Illustrial is at the moment too. I think until we get them in comfy clothes, it's not going to happen. But that's okay, because much easier to have only one infant at a time when you have not too many adults. So yes, there is, as I've mentioned before, there is usually method to my madness. So if you would like to know why I am doing any of the things that I am doing, there is probably a reason. And I am more than happy to tell you what that reason is. Or to tell you there's no reason, I just do. But usually there's a reason. I think we might need to give Graham some help with the hauling. Oh no, there's only 70 hauling tasks and they're reasonably near the top, so we might be doing okay. Why am I not petting the cat? Pet the cat? He wasn't all that interested when I last tried to. Yeah, see, he's still not all that interested. He's like, no, I'm napping. Had my dinner and now I'm sleeping. Go away. So how far are we from DC becoming an adult? A little while ago. Hey BLTV, welcome in. You were told there would be cat petting, what a scam. Yeah, we can have, he's turning away, he doesn't want petting. He doesn't want the petting. Oh, Shaneson, thank you very much for your sub to pal. Very, very much appreciated. And now we have a hype train? What? Where did that come from? That's weird. It's like a gift sub on the, after a raid? Or something? There have not been 3 individual gift subs cheers, so yeah, I think they might have changed the way raids and hype trains interact. From the hype train station, of course. But thank you very much for that support, Shane. So much appreciated. Sure, Pal will enjoy his spacey moots. You don't know, but it may be because there were so many subs all at once. What do you mean? Did I miss? No. Maybe. Who knows? DC, thank you very much for the cheer. Hopefully you'll get a funky emote. Ah, I need to turn these off. Alright, what have we got in the way of job seekers? Will hasn't reached 100 yet. And we have Neil, who likes something I can't give him. So, bye Neil. Thanks for stopping by. The trader has brought a cow. Don't have a cow, man. Oh, you gifted a 6-month sub to Pal. I didn't even pick up on that. My goodness, Shaneism. Thank you very much. That is super duper generous of you. You're right, I did not pick up on that at all. I need to actually read the words that are in front of my face. It is 6 subs all at once, effectively. Yes, very true. Thank you so much. Cow, I don't think we need cows. I bought goats. They're still babies, but I did buy goats. They're babies for quite some time, actually. It's going to be a while before we get milk. Shaneism spotted another fishless speaking in chat, didn't he? Thank you very much for the gift sub to Hulock. Fishless. Hiss. Hiss. You cracked me up. Oh, chat. Should I tell chat what you did yesterday, Shaneism? I think they will find it as amusing as I did. Although I think Wanderer might have gone to sleep. Wanderer would find it hysterical. Way to ensure self-air streams for the next 6 months. I don't plan on stopping. I'm enjoying it far too much. Do I need to buy anything from you? Not really. Do you know what? I'll buy you oat grain. We're still trying to manage the oat grain. So what did Shaneism do yesterday? Well, Shaneism sent me a gift that I still haven't decided what to do with. Let me just open it. Open the item that was gifted to me. Pal does appreciate 6 months of Tux. Mr. Cupholder is listening from your Bluetooth headset, no less. You just got it connected to your PC. Now you can use it for video conference calls. Very nice. This is the game that Shaneism gifted to me. Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide. Popular user-defined tags for this product are horror, looter shooter, and gore. I genuinely don't know what to do with that. He quite enjoyed my reaction in voice chat yesterday, apparently. Look at this guy! What? So, yes, I haven't actually decided whether I should accept this gift, because I don't want to accept a gift if I'm not likely to actually at some point play it, even if I don't stream it. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I was so confused. It was great. I was very confused. I was like, dude, what is going on right now? What are you doing? Anyway, so that's what Shaneism was doing yesterday. He was, and honestly, I didn't even notice for a long time, because for whatever reason, I didn't get the, Steam didn't give me you received a gift pop-up, so I didn't notice until I got the email alert on my phone, of all things, which I think was like an hour later. So he just, sitting quietly in voice chat with me in Discord, waiting for me to notice. Next community game is chosen. Honestly, that's valid. I am far more likely, please don't cook on these, I am far more likely to play a game like that if I can play it with other people than to play it on my own. Why am I suddenly getting you wanting to make rows on all of these? It's a very strange thing for you to be doing. Did I mess something up somewhere? It was a great reaction, says DC. So it's Warhammer FPS instead of turn-based strategy. I know nothing. I literally know what we just saw on the screen just there. Do I need to do anything else with this tree? No, I think we're done with this tree. So yes, that was, I honestly was like, speechless. My mouth flapping open and shut. No idea what to do with that. Right, where are we at? Farming is mostly done. Oh wow, we've already finished building this path, my goodness. Yeah, do you know what? I think we might move the farms. Well, this peat thing is kind of in the way. We can build over peat, although it will never ever grow back if we do. I don't believe we can farm over it though. Can we put down a tilled soil job? No. So I think this, but then this quadrant leads into gravel, so there's the actual best place to do farming is probably down here. That's quite a distance away from the living space, so I don't love that. So maybe we'll just do farming across the road up here. We'll do that in winter. We'll move the tilled soil in winter. Thank you very much, guys. Liara, Shane a new monster. I can't remember whether I read that, but that's hilarious. Thank you very much for the hype train. I hope you enjoy your hype train emotes. That is a very cute emote that it gave to me. Look at this. It's a kitty hype emote. Look at that. How cute is that? I was hyper-focusing on my off-stream Clanfolk, that's very true. But also, it genuinely didn't. Usually Steam pops up a little thing in the corner saying, "We've received a gift." It didn't tell me. So that was weird. Alright, how are we going on wool cloaks? We've got all our wool cloaks. Fantastic. Let's start making everything else. Wool shirt, wool tunic, where are the wool pants? Wool pants? Ah, there are no wool pants. Interesting. So it's leather pants. Everybody in my clan gets around in leather pants, apparently. But there's seriously no wool pants. Really? Really? Actually, really? Wool cloak, wool hat, wool shirt, wool tunic. There's no wool pants. Okay. Leather pants it is. The squeaking must be unbearable. Hopefully they take them off before they partake of the let's get preggers room. Oh! Are you getting fireside? Oh, you're a baby. I don't know where the baby's... Oh, no, the stove's not on anyway. I don't want to call it the breeding room. That just feels very gross. But honestly, all of the alternatives are also gross. So, you know. How are you going? Oh, we can get 100 reputation out of Will, but he's doing cleaning. Which means there's cleaning to be done. So that's not great. The naughty room, the special hug space, the woohoo room. We could go for take a leaf out of the Sims 3, the procreation parlor. The sex dungeon. Oh my goodness. Wait, have they put? Oh, they've already put the hides on the wall. So what's our environment now? 590. Wow. We could also put a herb rack. Doesn't the herb rack give us something? A herb rack in the corner over here. Jono agrees with the sex dungeon. The leather lounge, the hanky-panky hideaway. Oh my goodness. So a 30-second investigation reveals that Warhammer 40k Dark Tide is first-person axe mauling melee. This could provide for very entertaining streams. Currently imagining me running around wailing. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Can I make this a very low priority? Oh, that's terrifying. Terrifying. How many tartan cloth to make it? Fine. Yeah, the tartan's gonna have to wait until everybody's got warm clothes. Okay, please don't tell me about us not having any leather. I need to do a bit of a check of all of these, apparently. No, don't tell me about that either. Nope. Don't tell me about that. We've had these for long enough that they shouldn't be there. Good, excellent. Also, don't tell me about that. Good, excellent. Do tell me about no empty chamber pots, because that means I don't have enough in circulation. Also, we really need more instruments. Hanky-pinky headquarters. A giggity garage. Good lord. The helicopter landing pad. Oh no. Oh no. So the other thing I have discovered is there is absolutely no value in drying mushrooms anymore. Because all drying mushrooms does is lengthen their life cycle. They still only give you 7. So see how it says food 700? That's per item. Fresh mushrooms are also food 700. And dried mushroom by default, you can change the food desirability. If we go in here, I can change how much they like it, which was introduced in a update quite some time ago. But if you haven't played in a while, you probably haven't seen it. You can now actually tell them how much you want them to like various foodstuffs. But the dried mushrooms by default are less attractive to them than the fresh mushrooms, and they give the exact same food value. So the only advantage you have in drying mushrooms is doing so before you've got a freezer, which is another thing I noticed in my off-stream game. So I will actually tell them to stop doing that. And in fact, we probably don't even need a mushroom drying rack anymore. Because I would much rather they used the mushrooms in the cooking pot, which we have not yet unlocked. We desperately need That's what I was doing! That's what I was doing when we wrapped up last time. I was sorting out pantry shelves. Yes! It's only taken... How long have we been streaming this game now? So I got back from feeding Tux, so over an hour. Taking me that long to remember what I was doing. Horizontal Tango Hall. Mushrooms last a very long time. That's what they're good for, so you keep enough for, say, 5 days. Dried ones, yes. So dried ones last longer than fresh ones, but I have a freezer. So my food literally never, ever goes off. There's no value in drying the mushrooms. And you can't use dried mushrooms as an ingredient in anything, so at this stage of the game, I'm far better off keeping them fresh, and then I can use them as ingredients in other things, rather than drying them. The House of the Rising Bum. Where are we? Okay, Wanderer. Wanderer has done all of his... Oh my gosh, we only have 11 tasks! What the... What? All right. Speaking of mushrooms, Wanderer, go and gather me some mushrooms and give yourself a bit of a mood boost, will you? Illustrial has no clothing to do. Why do you not have clothing to do? The other day you got to 625 tasks and you were embarrassed. I have had this well over 1,000 with no more clanfolk than I do right now. It has taken me a long time to retrain myself to limit the tasks. It's pretty rare for me to get down this low, and it's mostly because I think we're done with most of the farming tasks. But yeah, I have definitely had it go completely nuts before I learned how to moderate that. I put this down because I was going to build something here. Main reason you're happy to get your Bluetooth headset working with your PC is because it means you now have a mic. You can talk to people on Discord again. Oh, hooray! Hooray, hooray! Well, you know that you are always welcome to pop in if somebody happens to be in the voice chat. What was I going to build here? Oh, I was going to put the berry patch down here. That's what I was going to do. The Knicker Rearrangement Centre. The Norwich Room. The Norwich Room. The Seed Bank. Oh, I think Jono wins. I think Jono wins with the Seed Bank. And we've got an ad break in progress. Why didn't I hear that transition? That was a bit strange. Sexland. Your maximum mood is 75-45 and Wanderer's is quite high. Wanderer's very happy. He had a good talk. He ate vegetable soup, which only gives him a mood speed. He's in a comfy bed. He was entertained. He's well fed. He's healthy. He's cheerful. Wanderer's a very, very happy boy. Illustrial, less happy. Maximum mood 72-50 is, I don't think, enough. Don't think that's enough. Norwich is knickers off ready when I come home. Oh, I see. I see. Let me just open Discord for a minute and see. Someone will have said what it is. If I can find right keywords, which I'm not really finding. Mood must be 7,500 for both when the last partner gets in bed or when they both wake up. So it's 7,500. Okay. Your uncle used to live in Norwich. Oh dear. Pound Town. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. So have we unlocked the water dipper? Have we not unlocked the water dipper, or have I just not built one? I haven't built one. Why have I not built one? I've built one in the kitchen. I haven't built one here. That's stupid. And I don't generally like the whole saying derogatory things about oneself, but that actually is rather silly. Rather silly. Mood Mansion. Oh, that's a good one too. That's an excellent one. Weather's getting colder and colder. How are we going for our wool? We've got enough cloaks for everyone. We've got enough hats for everyone. We've got more than half of the pants we need. We just need the tunics and the shirts. They're not required to wear a tunic, so let's get the shirts done first. Also, I want to be a bit sneaky. Tell them that they are not allowed to store sackcloth or fur anywhere, and then I can actually see where they are and we can destroy them. Or in the case of the fur, sell them. Gonna end up with a whole bunch of straw. Nope, 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 and nope. Also nope. Right, where else might they be storing clothes? Yes, I see people ringing the bells. Okay. Is that all? 4 clothing baskets? Yes, and a wardrobe. Awesome. Will, you can go on your merry way. Thank you very much, sir. The orgy oubliette. Sounds cramped. The sleepless bedroom. That's accurate. Ooh, we might take Cator with her clothing because she can give Illustrial a hand. And Periapsis can do the mining. Normand likes building. I have nothing for you to do, Normand, my friend. Speaking of which, I really need to lay some tasks in because I don't actually have much for anybody to do at the moment. But we'll take Cator. Oh, she's a pessimist. That's gonna be a joy. Then I'll take her anyway because I really want this clothing done. Trader, buy your fish. I don't really need anything. I'll buy your eggs because we don't have chickens. I don't really have anything to sell you, do I? Actually, you can have some of these. So I'm spending a lot of money and not making much, so there we go. The spoon drawer, the tartan tango territory. Okay. How are we going with our sheep? Our ram can be slaughtered. Going into winter. We've gotten his wool. I need to give Wanderer some gathering tasks to do, so you can come and get these mushrooms. That would be grand. And if you get all of that done, which you probably will, I will get you to collect more branches, because that is not enough. That is not enough to get us through winter at all. I probably should chop some more trees down. Actually, did these fully grow? They didn't. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's clear trees up where I want to do farming. So I kind of want to clear this whole space out here. And also this. So that should keep some people busy. One of the pluses about the scaling of the UI in this game is it likely helps gamers with 250/60 by 1440 and 380/40 by 2160 displays. Except you can't make it larger than it was. You can only make it smaller. Which I thought was an interesting decision in terms of meeting accessibility needs. Having said that, though, I mean the 100% scale is quite large. At least on my resolution, that's massive. It looks massive now. That was default, but now it looks massive. Copulation closet. We need a few more things to put in our herb racks. And people need jobs. So come and get me some bluebells. And you can get me some heather. And see if we can find some thistle. Well, there's thistle all the way down there. How are we going for hay, actually? We might come down here and get some more hay as well. That should hopefully... There we go. Pop in our task list back up again. The hunters can hunt down these predators, please. What other predators do we have on the map? There we go. That'll keep everybody busy for a while. "100% is bigger than original, so I've scaled back to what it was before. Or have you got that wrong?" I thought that what I'm on now was smaller than what it was before. I thought 100% was what it was before, but you may be right. You may be right. I may have misread that. This does seem to be smaller than it was before. But it's all just memory and perspective, so... It looks massive now? That's what she said. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wanderer, were you here when I showed you the game that Shaneism gifted me and I haven't decided what to do with? Because I think you would have said something if you were here, because I think you would have found that hysterically funny. We built the... Aha! Okay, right. No, no, also no. Done. Darktide, you heard about it, you don't know Warhammer. Fair enough. It has tags on it like horror and gore and looter shooter. And I went, have we met? It was very funny. I will admit that it was very funny. Oh, we have a deceased stag. Oh, hey, we've finished the graveyard. This can go away. Although the graves need sack and twine. Oh, they need sacks. Okay. Then I need you to... No, sacks go in the tools one, I think. Yes. You think I should try it, preferably somewhere where there are clips? Yes, that's what other people said. If I were to play it, I would want to take Apocalypse Pal, and there was somebody else who said they own it, up on the offer of playing it with me. I don't think it's a game that I would cope very well with on my own. All right, we've got 2 pantries assembled, so I now need to... which way do you sit? Okay, let's get rid of this. And this. And we have more baby sheep. This is in the wrong spot. Well, bollocks. bollocks to that. Because these things shouldn't be here, that's why. Alright, we're just gonna have to do this slowly. The sexual Scottish. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Alright. Let's get this stuff pulled in. Wow, they are on fire. Excellent. Okay, this meat is not in the fridge. It's unfortunate. We have so much meat though. Hopefully the dogs will come and eat it. We have 5 idea points. And do you know what? I'm actually not going to do the cooking pot for the time being. So, what do we want to unlock? What do we want to unlock? What is the most expensive thing for me to unlock? It's the cheese press, isn't it? But we don't need the cheese press. We don't even have access to milk yet because the goats haven't grown up. Which means also we don't need the butter churn. We could get the serving table. But again, we don't need it quite yet. I would like the meat smoker. Tempted to unlock that, but we're about to go into winter, so I'm not sure how valuable that is. So maybe we just won't spend them for the time being, because I want to be able to plant the berries and the heather and thistle in spring, but we'll see. Hey, Carl! Put you in the game. Do you care if you are a person or a animal? And do you care about the gender of your person or animal? Although I don't have any animals either. But we are expecting a baby. Galactic is going to have a baby in the next 2,000 seconds. Alright, Wanderer. Has a maximum of 7,500. Illustrial does not have a sufficiently high maximum. Poop. Where are you going? Where are you going? No! No! No sackcloth, Illustrial. No. Stop putting scratchy pants on. It's making you unhappy. No. Right, now what's your maximum mood? Oh, yeah, we didn't get there. Alright. Male? Alright, let's see what the baby is when it comes. Multiple awus, yes. Where are they? It is the very last day of autumn, and we have snow. Is Apocalypse Pal still on the map? Apocalypse Pal, last time we looked for him, was a senior beaver, so we may no longer have what's Apocalypse Pal, but let's, hello? Have a quick squeeze. See what beavers are on the map. Can't actually see any wolves. Ah, there they are. Yes, it does look like we have lost Apocalypse Pal. So we need to find a young beaver that can become Apocalypse Pal, preferably a young male beaver. Look, I am clicking. That one's not too bad. Apocalypse Pal the second. Okay, so I need to get rid of this. Ah, we do not have any nails. Because DC is making some for us. Thank you very much, DC. How are we going for iron? We've got some. Where did I have them mining that? Over here. That probably is iron as well. Oh, mining makes somebody happy. Periapsis. There we go. Kind of tempted to only have each sibling have one child, like one line. So like Rainforest's line will pass to DC, Galactic's line will pass to the baby, and Wanderer's line will pass to their baby, and we'll only have like 3 families on the go at a time. I don't know, we might not have enough clan to get anything done if we do it that way. Maybe we'll let them have 2 babies each. Which means that once we get Illustrial pregnant, we need to get Periapsis pregnant again. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is a game about pregnancies. You don't have to manage them. I could just give them all double beds and they would be pregnant all the bloody time. But it can be difficult to manage that many babies happening all at once, especially if one of them has twins, or I believe triplets are possible, but exceedingly rare. Jonette loves mining. No, Periapsis loves mining. Sorry, Jonette. Kator is only 43. Hopefully she will max out tomorrow. Graham, I don't know that we necessarily need you doing the thresher, so you can do grafting. That's fine. We might buy the hide in, actually. That's not a bad idea. And that'll do us. I need to make some money, though. Can I sell you? I'll sell you some of these. And I'll buy your eggs. So the only thing I'm not happy about in the tailoring space is there's really nowhere for me to put a light. They have a single window. I didn't leave space for myself to put a torch light. Which they don't technically need, so it probably doesn't matter. Also very brown. Need some decorative things. But we can't do that until she makes us all of the wool stuff. How are we doing on that anyway? Leather bottoms. We got 7 of 9. 7 of 9. Hey. Yeah, we haven't started making shirts though. Alright. Destroy the sackcloth. Kill it with fire. Wanderer's wearing sackcloth. No. I refuse. I refuse to allow this. Because you need to be happy, sir. Galactic, Graham, DC, Periapsis, Rainforester, and Jane are wearing sackcloth shirts. Fine, as long as you don't give them to Wanderer and Illustrious. Wanderer has gathering tasks to do. Excellent. Oh, at the very least, he'll fill the water jugs, yeah. Alright, how are we going on tasks? Hauling, harvesting, lumber. Yeah, a little bit of everything at the moment. Do I need to give these an ash minimum? Yeah. You know what? I want you to make sure we always have 1,000 wood ash. Because reasons. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we'll actually fit 12 in a box. 1,200 in a box. 1,000 is good. Also, do I have all of these on auto haul? I do not. I have put you on auto haul, but you don't really need to be because it automatically does it. Looks like we need more log storage. That does not actually need to be undercover, so we'll put that out there. Speaking of which, at some point I need to tidy this up a bit. These shears should probably be somewhere more useful. Like here. This should be accepting only hay and flaxseed to feed the animals with. Excellent. Probably got enough animals that I need to think about. Let's get rid of this. I probably need a second water trough. Where do we want to put that? You know what, we can just put it there. And we'll build a second food trough. Put in more animal beds. And that should hopefully keep us going for a while. That's not working for me. Oops. Why do I have this? Sure, we can limit that a bit. And then I would like to have a low priority heat storage here. If I see them putting any peat on there, I'll know that we've got more than enough. Speaking of which, we probably really should be gathering more, but they probably have enough harvest jobs right now. No, they're done with their harvest jobs. Okay. Who is doing the harvesting though? Illustrial is. Yeah, see, I want Illustrial doing clothing tasks right now, so let's leave that for the time being. They can always gather more peat through the winter, or I can buy it from the trader. Alright, the fridge is coming together a bit better. So, let's, nope. Get rid of these. And these. Now, I can put another pantry here, or I can use it for single stuff. What I do want is to move this out of the way a bit. So, let's get rid of this. And then I want to move this to here. Then I want to move this. Oh no! Please move it before you go to bed. Thank you, Galactic. Good job. So, I want the ones that are further away on the lower priority. Let's have no raw foods in this one. Or this one. Let's have meat in this one. Raw meat. Okay, let's do it the other way around. Raw meat in this one. And eggs. And this one can be raw veggies. And also bread dough. And these want extremely low priority. So hopefully we will empty them. And then these can be slightly lower priority than everything else and can just take anything. Except tallow. Tallow does not need to be in the freezer. So let's go no on that. There we go. There's no tallow can go out here. So if you could gather that into one group, that'd be great. We have unlocked a new recipe. What have... Oh, we can now make fish stew and hearty stew. Ah, we made bread. We made bread. Okay, so how many vegetable stew have I told you to make? 8? 8 of the hearty stew. We don't yet have the means of making fish, so let's not worry about that right now. What have we got in the way of bowls? We've only got 2 bowls. How many dirty bowls do we have? 2 bowls, no dirty bowls, and 10 in use, so I made 12. So I will have... And how many does the storage hold? Oh, they stack. Huh. Okay. I'll make another dozen bowls. Oh, this needs to be low priority storage. Why are we only going for... Oh, because we're feeding the baby. Okay. Galactic Red Dragoon, you caught a rare Big Mama pickle. I thought Mana said she'd eaten all the pickles. What's with these wolves? Did I not tell you to hunt down the wolves? I think I did, and I think we got more. What are you? Bunny? Bunny can remain. The deer can remain. Okay, I don't actually see any wolves at all. Unless it's just that one there, which I think actually was a fox. Yeah, that's a fox. Alright, I don't know why we're getting a woo when we don't have any wolves on the map. For the record, I am micromanaging things that you don't necessarily need to micromanage, like the clothing. I just really want them to get a full set of wool for everybody before they make tartan. So I am being a little bit more controlling than I normally would bother being. It's a full moon and one of the clan members is a werewolf. Well, it is 14th century Scottish Highlands, so that is entirely possible. It is now winter. I want to get this this tilled soil up. Which, for the record, is actually just flooring. So if you do what I just did, it will tell them to dig up anything in its sight, rather than just tilled soil, unfortunately. So, we remove the tilled soil, and we will put it in up here. Now, where do I want to put it? Okay, let's assume that we want to continue this path here, and this is our build zone. So that means that this is our farming zone. Oh, what have we got? Oh, hey, do you have 100? You do. Bye-bye. How are you going? You will do... You love cooking. That would be good, because Wanda is our cook. And he has other things to do with his time. Namely, make himself very, very, very happy so that he wants to make babies. So we will bring Matthew on board. I will not buy you straw. My gosh, we have so much straw. I don't really need your bread. In fact, I don't really need anything you're selling. Do you need... Do I want to sell... I can sell you some bark, sure. Sell you a stack of bricks and a stack of tiles. And a bag of poop. Under 1700. Sell you another one. There we go. Okay, so. Tilled soil. Now, the only problem, actually, now that I think about it, in moving the farming up here, is all the composting and stuff is down there. So we are a bit far away from everything. We might need to look at building a little farm storage shack up here. Thank you very much, Kerry, for the posture check and hydrate. Both kind of necessary, actually. Thank you for that. Alright, that'll give us our 4 crops. Heather and thistle. And then I'm going to want grass. Grass, oats, and flax in that area. That'll probably work fairly well, actually. Now... Cux's back doesn't look straight at all, and you've never seen him drink anything on stream. You thirsty, buddy? You thirsty? Mr. Cupola's being funny. Hey? Let's unlock the wattle wall. No, the log wall, maybe. It does not need to be pretty. I want to put a path in. Let's make it. It's going to be a rectangle. But it needs to be sheltered. But it doesn't necessarily need to be enclosed. If I do this, is that enough support for the roof? No. There we go. So that will give us a sheltered spot where we can move the seeds and the composting to. We may enclose it at some point in the future, but we don't need to right now. But also, might be time to start looking at building actual homesteads. People. So let's get these floors up. And I think we'll build into this space first. Means we're nice and close to all our work areas and our food area. Oh, see, the kitchen's looking much better. Except for this. We don't actually have enough storage for our meals. Which means we are cooking too much of other things. Let's turn off the cooked meat. And I will hope that I can sell these dried mushrooms off when a trader comes through, because that's not okay. Alright. How is this not enough storage? Maybe we need the cooking pot after all. Is there a space? No, there's really not. Alright. Let's get rid of this and we'll put one more pantry down. Where did that crate go? Actually, don't blow that up. And don't blow that up. Just move them out here for the time being. Very, very, very low priority. We can let things rot out here. Not dough. No, 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 guys. No. No. Just mushrooms and berries. Just mushrooms and berries. Okay. Build me a pantry there. Also build me meat racks there for letting things rot. Hey, Sakun! That rain making you feel cold again. Hat off the sound person on this game. Yeah, they did do a pretty good job. Have you noticed also that their footfalls are muffled in the snow? Like if we follow Illustrial right now. Her footfalls change depending on the surface she walks on. She's not really walking across snow, so you can't hear it, but yeah. Nope. But eels and raw meat, yes, but very low priority. Very low priority. How are you, Sakun? I hope you had a fabulous weekend. You haven't been paying that close attention to notice the change in the sound of the footsteps, but you do hear it now that I've pointed it out. Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like is that you get very little sound if you zoom out. You have to be right on top of it to get the sound. I don't want eggs. Too wet, -8 per second. That's okay. It's for compost anyway. Why is this not getting built? They were on top of this before. Alright, there is a solution to this problem. There. I want to put it in the kitchen though. Where do I want to put it? Put it here. Oh hey, the pantry's done. Okay, so I don't want... I want this to be storage for the most valuable items, which are the meals, the haggis, the bread, the dough, and the bros. Do cooked eggs as well. So if we make that priority 7 for the high priority meals, see, these don't stack. They take up 1 slot per. So I think probably we should also reduce how many I'm asking them to keep in stock. I've said 6, but it's going to either be 4. It's going to either be 8, 10 realistically, because they make them in batches of 4. So if this is 7, then this needs to be 6. And then these are just for raw meat and eels. Okay, that'll hopefully manage things a little better for us. Now, how's everybody going for mood? Wanderer's pretty happy. Illustrial is pregnant! Oh, we didn't even notice! And Illustrial is already pregnant. Excellent. So, we can look at Periapsis having a second child when Illustrial's pregnancy is a little further advanced, or maybe once Galactic has had their baby. Hello, Veru. Happy Monday, welcome in. We should get a baby out of Galactic in, what's that? A little over 3,000 seconds? I don't think that'll be tomorrow night. I think it might be the following night. You've been here for an hour just lurking. Thank you very much for the lurk, and welcome to your unlurking. How's everything going at your end? I hope you had a decent weekend. We need to get the better ed, or else Galactic will never get laid. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let Periapsis and Rainforester have this bed, because I think we can probably manage, even if they get pregnant immediately. We can manage 2 babies. You watch, they'll have bloody triplets, both of them. Yeah, my Monday's going all right. I was supposed to have an appointment this morning that got cancelled because the person I had the appointment with was ill. So I cancelled my second appointment as well because I thought, fuck it, if I'm not going out, I'm not going out. So I ended up just staying home all day and pottering around. It was nice. Oh, when did you stream some RimWorld? Allergies tried to murder you yesterday and last night, but it seems like it's calmed down a bit. Oh, all right. Probably coming round towards spring-like weather. No, you'll be heading into autumn. So we couldn't convince you to unlurk earlier to provide a name suggestion for the copulation corner. Ah, yes. Tell you someone suggested Nookie Nook. They did not. We had quite a long list of suggestions, which I could scroll back and read. But Nookie Nook was not one of them. So, this egg is not being brought in because... Okay, do you know what? I am going to say that the stuff I'm happy to rot is not allowed in these low priority ones. It's allowed in these ones, not in those ones, because it's taking up the space of more valuable items. Ah, right, I need to tell them what to put on here. I want you to put the good stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's do it the other way around. Let's get them to eat these bloody things. And get them out of my fridge. Matthew, you can leave. You've got maximum clan happiness. Galactic called a barracuda. Which always makes me want to sing that song. Do I need to buy anything from you? I'll buy your wool. Going through that at a rate of knots. I'm going to have to get Wanderer to go out gathering branches, aren't I? You can buy... Nothing I'm currently willing to sell you. Although, how are we going on the leather? Ah, we have more than enough. But I want you to make leather tunics as well. And they use 7 each. Okay, so I can't sell you the leather just yet. We have, oh my god, so many rams, and we don't need any more meat. So do you know what? You can buy the eldest of my rams. We'll wait for these babies to grow up before we get any more. What else? How we go? Oh my gosh. Farming tasks have just gone ballistic. Oh, because it's all this tilled soil stuff. Right. Alright, we can start moving things up. So, how do I want to do this? I only have 4 gong places. Alright, let me build new ones. No, not that. Build new ones. Can Can you do them? No, you can't multi-select. Okay. I've only got 2 composters going. Do. Alright. Get a 3rd composter going. I am also going to want a supply shelf for sacks. Straw. Do I need straw? No, I need ash. Ash. Ash bin. That can go there. Yeah, straw. Oh, it does use straw. Okay, so I also need straw. The straw here. Okay, and then we can move the grain pallets. To here and put some rat traps down. Seeds. Seeds can go along there, I guess. Probably got more room than we need, but we might end up wanting to put more compost facilities down. Actually, let's not do that one. Which one did I cancel? This one. You've not had your baby yet. I expect you to have your baby probably tomorrow. I don't know that we're going to get there tonight. I think it'll probably be tomorrow, possibly even the next day. You're surprised how long I've been able to pet Tux for? Your cat would sit on you. You could pet him for a little, but after he just wanted to sit. He wouldn't like constant petting. Diesel didn't like being brushed, though. He mostly did it during molting season. Yeah, he does enjoy brush sometimes. And I sometimes use brush to settle him down. But he particularly likes this petting under the chin. But if you were here earlier, I tried to give him pets when someone commented that the cat was not getting pets and he turned away. He wasn't interested. So sometimes he wants it and sometimes he doesn't. I got to give him lots and lots of pets when I took him to the vet. Because he was like, I don't know who these people are, and he was more than happy to just sit there and let me do the petting. They are going to haul things very slowly in this weather, but none of the... Oh, hang on. Okay, the onion seeds are outside. That's not good. Someone bringing a seed shelf? Excellent. This is going to be the onions. This is why I made 4 of them. I didn't actually get around to setting those up, but that's why I made 4 of them. So that I could actually put each seed in a different one. And then I don't run the risk that they will fill up with one and not have any of others. It's exceedingly unlikely because of the way I do the farming, but still. If a boy, his name is Mia, and a girl, her name is Sal. Incorrect. If a boy, his name is Carl, because Carl put me in the game 42 minutes ago. However, you may name it if it's a girl. Greetings, cat overlord. That's you, Tux. You're the cat overlord. But yes, Carl did ask for a baby to be named after him. Actually, I have a pending list. Manaway and Ceridwen asked for baby girls to be named after them. So yeah, no, you are not able to name the baby, unfortunately. I need to put Carl on that list. However, Wanderer and Galactic both have put their name and game in for a second time, so we may get at some point a Galactic 2. You did name Graham, but you did ask for a baby Kerry, a baby girl Kerry. So but Mana put in first. So if we get a baby girl, it will be Manaway. If we get a baby boy, it will be Carl. If we get twins, all bets are off. Aha! So this is going to be Kale because you've already put some in there. But yes, you did name Graham, so that's true. So yes, I would love to allow people to name their own babies, but we do have the naming game redeem that some people have used. I carry them for 9 months. It's okay. Take away my choice. Ah, Galactic, you're so dramatic. He really is letting me pat him for an age, isn't he? All right, I do not want empty manure baskets or empty chamber pots in here. In fact, I do not want those in any of these. We are on to time off, so we're not going to get anything else done here. So, how are we going on our next breeding pair? Bye bye, Pipwitch Jr. Oh dear. Speaking of Pipwitch, wait, what? We lost Pipwitch and we didn't even see? What? Where is she? You better have buried her. You better have buried her. There she is. She died on the 9th of autumn. That's like 5 days ago. We should have got a little thing up here. I must have missed it. Oh, Pipwitch is gone. Well, the next kitten we get is going to have to be Pipwitch the second. Dips is not yet old enough to have babies, though. Please never call them breeding pairs again. Well, they are. They are. They have been sent to the what was the last suggestion? Nookie Nook. Also snooze. Good night, Liara. Thank you very much for being here. Your friend would get claw marks if he dared to pet his cat more than 3 1/4 pets. Yeah, sometimes. Depends on how playful he's feeling. What did we get? We got the special hug space, the naughty room, the procreation parlor, the sex dungeon. I don't think that was the beginning. Was that the beginning? Yes, I think it was. The leather lounge, the hanky panky hideaway, the hanky pinky headquarters, the giggity garage, the helicopter landing pad, the chasteless chamber, the horizontal tango hall, the Kama Sutra room, the house of the rising bum, the procreation playhouse, panty drop dungeon, the knicker rearrangement center, the Norwich room, the seed bank, Sexland, Pound Town, Mood Mansion, the Orgy Oubliette, the Sleepless Bedroom, the Tartan Tango Territory, the Spoon Drawer, the Copulation Closet, the Sexual Scottage, and the Nookie Nook. These were all suggestions from about 4 different members in chat combined. Or you can call them walking birthing unit, walking seed bank. They are responsible for the continuation of our clan. It's a hefty responsibility. All right, we have rot. Things are rotting. We will get more compost on the go and a little bit more storage in here. Clan creation culvert. Dear Twitch. I am not running a whorehouse. Yours sincerely, Selfie. Ah! Kill the sackcloth. Kill it with fire. Or at least kill it. Okay, we might just toss some people's hauling up. See if we can get this sorted. In fact, everyone except Rainforester and... Oh, do I have anybody in the Rancher Zone? Rainforester and DC Mill. Okay, DC farming and then hauling. Periaps is cleaning and then hauling. Alright, we will get it done. Yet! I see! Is that how it is? Solfea's Institute of Sexology. Sis. Sis. Alright, I want my hand back. Ah, we have some job seekers coming in. What are they bringing to the table? Clothing and cooking. I will accept both of those things, in fact. Ooh, and farming. Yep, we can have them both. Unless they have shitty stats. No, they don't. Oh, 67 per day. Ouch. Hypothermia. Oh, right. This is running. This is running. Excellent. Nice and warm. Toasty warm in there. And they've got a poop hole. Kill the sackcloth. We do need to put more things in there, but right now, fine. Do we have all our wool? No. Okay. Do we have all our leather? Not quite. Oh! Ajani has brought us a present. What have we got temperature-wise in there? That's all right. Ah. No, please don't feed them oat grain. Trader. Who have we got? We've got Catherine from Clan Macintosh, who brings with her pluck. We've got some kale. We've got some... I don't need to buy anything from you. I don't need to sell you anything really either. I did want to get Wanderer collecting some branches. We're already midway through winter and we've got 600, so I think we might be alright. We could use some more peat though. That'll do. Where is the nearest peat collection now? Since we've carved out... I wonder if this has grown back. It has. Excellent. Grab some more peat. Ah, these are building jobs, aren't they? All right, who's my builder? Jane and Galactic. Do that. Do the building part. And this, I only want this to have sacks in it. And I want this on a very low priority. Don't really want the sacks in there. I want them over here because that's primarily what we're going to use them for. We don't need a lot of straw. So I'll just give you two slots there. Same priority as that one. Excellent. Okay, we've got our oat grain there. Fantastic. I'm going to need to put some paths in. In fact, that's what we could unlock. We could unlock better paths. Where's the gravel path? I already unlocked it. No, there it is. Because the gravel path is... Well, it's not actually a better speed bonus than the mulch path. Okay, I thought it was. I know it's better than dirt, but I thought it was better than mulch. And it's not. Interesting. I would like the paths in and around the main area to be gravel, though, because it looks nice. I think it looks nice anyway. We can start with that. So we are watching this at double speed, but they are moving very slowly because in winter, the snow on the dirt path means that the movement speed is the same whether they're on the path. Oh, he's actually changed that. Interesting. So on the dirt path, their movement speed is 0.67, and off it, it's 0.63. He must have changed that at some point because it used to be the same. Cool. All right, we are getting there slowly. Oh, wow. Jane's on fire with this path changeover. But I would really appreciate it if you could do these things, actually. Move those up. That'd be grand. Alright, let's put it on triple speed. See if we can get some stuff done. Alright, so we've got onions, kales, beans, and neep seeds. There we go. I don't know whether moving the composting up here is actually a good idea. Moving the storage of the fertilizer up here is a good idea. But I don't know whether moving the whole thing up here is a good idea. Because we've got to collect the manure baskets and the chamber pots and the rotting food and stuff and bring that up there. So it might be a little bit inefficient. I might decide that was not a good call. You think it's lunchtime for you at least? You think Arlo is going to have sleepy time a bit more? Anyway, bye-bye. Goodbye, nap. So I found Tux tends to want to nap at about 3 p.m. 2 to 3 p.m. he's wanting nap time. Enjoy your lunch. Thank you very much for hanging out. And enjoy the Arlo's lovely, delightful company. Oh, this is taking forever. It's not really. This feels like it. Alright, somebody doing this? No. Because we just went to time off. Alright, well we got it mostly done. We can finish it tomorrow. How many hauling tasks do we still have? Very little, so we can put everybody's skills back where they should be. Kristen's? I didn't even really set up. Jane's is fine. Illustrials, the hauling needs to come down. I think I basically just had it after the intimidation and persuasion for everybody, except Galactic, because Galactic's the clan chief, and except for Rainforester, because he's our primary hauler. DC's skills need a little bit more balancing. So let's give him some clothing. In fact, let's just everything that he's got 0 skill in right now. We'll move that priority up because we are running out of time to take advantage of his kid brain. In fact, he will age up in the next day or so. Galactic will have her baby probably overnight, actually. And if she doesn't have it overnight, she'll have it tomorrow. Kill the sackcloth. We need to figure out what the hell to do with this space now. But we don't really need any more of these rat traps. Although really, they're not doing any harm, so I might just leave them alone. They're not taking up space I need. They're not doing anything I might just get rid of this one because I might want to use that space. Although this is an entryway, so maybe not. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. Where are these wolves? Alright, we did not get a baby tonight, so we will get one tomorrow night. In fact, likely we will get a baby as soon as Galactic goes to bed. Because they will only have the baby in a bed in this game. I presume that's to limit the possibility that you end up with a newborn out on the edge of the map. But it does mean that I would like to get this built. Just in case we need 2 for babies that are afraid of the dark. yes, I wanted to unlock the harp. Give them some more instruments to play. The other thing we need to rehome is the thresher. I don't actually want it to live in the middle of their living space. And I don't necessarily want to put it up here because the person who uses it is actively using it. So if they're up here, they'll get cold until we enclose it. So that's done for now. So I guess the next thing we're going to want to look at is laying out an actual homestead. And I don't actually want them to start building it yet. But what I do want is for them to start bringing over the ingredients we're going to need to build it. So we're going to want bricks. We are going to want tiles. We are going to want planks. We are going to want nails. We are going to want... What else do I normally put? We're probably going to want branches. And we're probably going to want straw. And we're going to want clay. Now, what have we got in the way of job seekers? You haven't maxed out. You are nowhere near maxing out. You're very dissatisfied, actually. Why are you so unhappy? Jonathan offers us nothing we don't already have. All right, Mary of Farquharson, what do you have to offer? We don't really need your oats. We don't really need anything that you're offering right now. I don't want to sell you. You know what? You could take some poop bags. None of them will buy the food that I'm trying to get rid of, and I can't afford to sell you those. So yeah, that's about all we can offer. Why isn't this stuff getting hauled up to the... Oh, because the composting is a farming job. And I've got Graham doing crafting. Where's the well? Okay, that's not too far away, that's fine. Okay, so... I'm going to want a master bedroom. How big are these? This is considered a room. This is considered a huge room. This is considered a huge room. Okay, so what is a large room versus a huge room? That's a large room. That wouldn't be a bad design for a master bedroom. Like the T shape, I mean. I don't know that they necessarily need to be quite that large, though. What is the smallest size a large room can be? Um. Room size, room size. I'm not actually seeing... Ah, here we go. All right. A large room is 15 to 34 tiles and a huge room is 35 plus. So we can make a room that is 15 tiles. Thereabouts. You like the lighting effects of the fireplace? It is lovely, isn't it? She says that it immediately turns itself off. I do like the fireplace. The only reason I don't build them more often is that it throws sparks, but if you build a wall like that, it doesn't set anything on fire. But yeah, the advanced lighting is it's really, really rather lovely. Okay, so if I want 15 tiles... do a 4x4, which would be 16. Then I could do just some little wings to make it a little bit more interesting. But I don't want it there. So if I want to do... that size? How many tiles is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 16. And it would fit a bed and like a wardrobe. Okay. So then I would have a wall coming down here. How do we use that additional space? So then we'd have, walls. There. Like that. Okay, what if I didn't do that? What if I wall? So I'm gonna need a toilet that they can access from inside and outside the house. So I can put a door there, and that way people can collect the chamber pot without actually going through the whole house. So that'll make this sort of the main room. I'm going to need a small nursery. Like that. And then a child's room. Possibly, and then the seniors' room. And in the main room, I'm going to want... So if this is my doorway, I'm also going to want a bathing space. And this wall needs to come in here. So that's going to lead to a toilet. means we can use this to store something. This is going to be the door. That's going to be a nursery. There's a little bit of space here we could put. If I put the door there, the door goes there, then we've got room for something here. Room for something here. I'm going to want I could give them just a little storage shed. Just a little storage shed that other people can get at from outside. To put things like heat and stuff in, but it isn't inside the house. That might be alright. And then we can put bedrooms. And I'll figure out how to fill this entry space. So, if we want bedrooms, bedrooms don't need to be very large. So, if I do this, bed, yeah, that could be workable. Everybody's gone to bed, haven't they? Hey, we've got our baby! Galactic's had her baby. And she is a... Oh, hang on. Colleen is a boy. Okay. I did not pick that as a male name at all. So Colleen is going to be Carl. Congratulations, Carl. Welcome to the clan. Carl is afraid of the dark. So this needs to be his bed here. Periapsis is pregnant. And Illustrial is pregnant. So Periapsis and Illustrial are going to have their babies not very far apart at all. DC is going to become an adult in the next day-ish. Which actually means I need a bedroom for DC. What's Illustrial doing in there? Okay, what? Why do I have job seekers? No. No. Okay, Rainforester and Periapsis are in there. DC has his bed. Galactic and Graham have their bed. I forgot to give Wanderer and Illustrial an assigned bed. So, can you get out of Wanderer's bedroom, please? That's completely inappropriate behavior. He has a wife. And she's pregnant. You harlot. Rude. My goodness me. Alright, we have a Carl. Now I need to lay down this as actual room. rid of the blockers that I laid down. And we can start building a homestead for our rainforester and periapsis. It's a weird shape, but it's at least not, you know, rectangle. I wonder if I can make better use of the space down here. I reckon I can. Them slightly larger. Slightly larger bedrooms. There we go. But also, do I want to move the doors? Yeah, let's move the doors. Okay. They're going to also need windows. And I might put... If I put the bed... Alright, let me actually lay out their furniture. Actually, we can tuck the bed into a corner, and that gives us a lot of opportunities for decorations. So, I can put a wall table. Maybe we'll put a wall table here. And we do not have any empty chamber pots, which means we don't have enough chamber pots. So let's make some more. What's going on, Dauntless? Hello, welcome in. Thank you very much, Shanison, for Dauntless's gift sub. Good morning. I assume it's morning for you. How is Scotland this morning? This is my Scotland this morning. It's freezing. And we are building. Because I am horrible. Sunny and mild. Very nice. Ah, Kristen, the harlot. We have maximum clan reputation. I would think so. You crept into Wanderer's bed in the middle of the night. Sure, I'll have your berries. I will have your hide, and I will have your branches. Oh, Eurus McNabb is a senior. And Mia Puppy is also a senior. It's been raining in Canberra. You're back at work today after a week off. I saw that you got the deck finished, so that's fantastic. Although now you've started some other project. How's it going? It's going all right. It's going all right. We popped about in Planet Crafter at the beginning of the stream because I saw that there had been an update after my last stream, but it turns out that I had already seen the content of that update. We'd already streamed it, so I'm not quite sure why the dates fell out like that. Anyway, we did putter around in Planet Crafter for a while, which was fun, and now we are developing our clan and trying to get everybody pregnant. We've been making a bit of a running joke about that. I haven't managed to catch any of your streams recently, although it sounds like maybe they were at weird times because you were off work as well, so that's possible. This is meant to be a toilet. Yeah, really good to see you, Dawn. Speaking of, we were speaking of fantastic streamers earlier. Dauntless is definitely one you should be checking out, guys. Definitely. He's a wonderful, fantastically fun, chill Scottish streamer who plays a bunch of stuff. So, as I said before, go have a look at her profile, see what she's been up to, see if it interests you. Chuck her a follow. You're building a full porch, so the deck was phase 1. You've built phase 2, which is the frame for the roof, so that should be erected this weekend, and then phase 3 of the roof build can start. Woohoo! Oh, that's exciting. That'll be fabulous. Then you can, like, hang out in the back porch. And you won't get rained on. Is this Carol? No, this is Elizabeth. She's going to become a juvenile soon. So where's DC at? DC is going to become an adult very, very soon. I don't have a bedroom to give him. Awkward. Awkward. Can't wait. It's taking ages because you're doing it on the weekends when it's not raining. So it's taking about 2 months. Yes, when it's not raining being the operative part of that. Hoping to be done mid-August, mostly. Maybe. I will cross my fingers for you that you get many, many rain-free days. I think that I am going to have to make this DC's bedroom. Oh, he might just have to share with workers until we get an actual homestead built. That's a bit of a bum. Although we don't have enough, we're not accepting guests, and we don't actually have all that many workers, so we might be alright. Working in the rain is fine, but you can't operate your saw. So yes, yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm going to make that storage space slightly differently shaped. Has there been new stuff added to this game? Yes, I'm playing on the testing branch. So it depends on whether you're asking about the game as you've seen me play it or the game as you've played it yourself. The game as may have seen me play it, the only thing that has changed since last week is he added in, or the week before, whenever I last played it, he added in the ability to scale the UI. So you can now go into your video settings and reduce the scale of the UI quite significantly to where it's effectively you can't see it to the maximum, which is quite large. So that's the most recent change that he's added to the game. You like yours big? Yeah, exactly. So you've got you've got options there, and obviously whatever your screen resolution is will change how comfortable the various sizes are. So that was nice. He's still tweaking the events and negotiation system, so I don't know whether you've played it since they introduced the intimidation and persuasion skills. And the clan chief stuff. So your family tree now looks a bit different. Where you've got your clan chief and you see the actual relations. So there's a bolded line that takes you from the parents to the actual blood relatives, so you can see who was the child and who was the spouse. And if they remarry, then there's a differentiation between the child of the first spouse and the child of the second. So he's done a lot of work around the family tree, which was mostly because of the clan chief stuff. So you now have a clan chief who can make decisions. So if you've got a job seeker who wants to marry into the clan chief can now not only accept or deny that, but can actually select which of the eligible clan members they are married to, if there's more than one. So that's also nice. Previously, you would have to sort of cycle through. If they said, I want to marry Rainforester, and you were like, no, I want you to marry DC, then you'd have to wait until they requested marrying DC. Whereas now you can just go, you can marry DC. Your old eyes, don't you still bring chicken? She is. She's younger than me. Well, it's not hard. Oh no! Why are we running out of bricks? Why is crafting not happening? And why do we have no clay over here? Graham, I have asked you to do farming before crafting. And literally nobody else is doing it. Right. I see. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh, let's go on. Funny metal tubes. Galactic Core. Fish cracker. I still can't get over the fact that they actually have you catching food items. What? I have not put any, I still haven't put any custom fish in. So I want... It needs to be peat storage. It needs to be water storage, but that needs to be inside where it's close to the fire. Alright, I'm gonna put down the roofing task because you have run out of bricks and can't do the building task anymore. And we will roof across there. And we might put in a nice little garden here. Let's put in a nice little garden. Just cancel that. Alright, I want a gong place for some empty... where is it? Here it is. That was silly. That was silly. Yeah, that was silly. Okay. Let's demolish this one. You feel bad for your neighbours. On weekends, you're drilling and cutting away, and during the week, another neighbour has diggers in doing major garden work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you'd be going, can somebody just give me a day off? Oh my god. You're very happy on rainy days on the weekends, I would imagine. As long as you don't start too early in the morning, I suppose, it's all good. Now, why are these things not being hauled away to the compost? Why are they not being brought to the compost? Because that's a planting task, and I don't know anybody doing farming. Right. This is proving to be challenging. This oh, Neil's doing farming. Okay. But once we get rid of Neil, Graham is our primary farmer, pretty much our only farmer, and also the only one so DC's going to have to go back to doing crafting. That's all right. Farm! I mean, Doom! No, Doom. Send your neighbours here for a holiday. They've been doing major road works 100 metres away for the last 2 years. Oh my god, DC. That would drive you to homicide. You wait till a decent time on weekends, and you did pre-warn your immediate neighbours. Got them to just okay the work before you began. Oh, that's very generous of you. Very considerate of you. Not everybody would think to do that. DC is going to become an adult very soon, and Jane is immediately going to ask to marry him, and I don't know whether I want her to. She actually is young enough. So, maybe. She is our best builder. And she's got very high skill in a couple of other things. But that would immediately give DC a daughter. In Elizabeth. I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know that I want to do that. tell you what, we'll see what job seekers come along today. See if we can find someone better suited. And if not, we can marry Jane. They were like, asking us? Do what you like, it's all good. They didn't give a crap. It is nice of you to give them a heads up, though. We used to do that when I lived in a group house when I was like 18, 19. If we were going to have a party, we'd pop something into the neighbours' mailboxes, just giving them a heads up and inviting them. They never came, but we did give them a heads up. Cat Bull, he is being a bull. Major Rome works. A Roman road would probably be more durable than what they've built. Oh god, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Costs nothing to give a heads up. Common courtesy. Not all that common, Daunt. Not actually all that common. You guys are using the toilets as a thoroughfare. What? I did not anticipate that. Why are all these not being put in storage? I don't have this on auto haul, that's why. Auto haul. Auto haul. Everything on auto haul, please. Alright, we are never going to get this tilled soil done if nobody's doing farming. So, please bring me someone who loves farming. No. Cinema Beach! I'm tempted to hold off on DC's wife until we find somebody who brings us in something new. Because as much as Jane is fantastic, A, she's free labor, and B, Galactic also is exceptionally good at building. We don't actually need Jane to join the clan. I would really like to find someone, especially farming, but honestly, someone who loves literally anything else. Gathering lumber. We don't need these job seekers. So I'm going to say no to all of them. And I'm also going to send John away because he's just not getting happy. And he's going to end up with negative reputation if we're not careful. So Jane, I can't answer her in the negative. Alright, I'm just going to ignore that. Christine has brought clean wool. I'll have that. Thank you very much. You can probably take some of my leather now. We're going wife shopping? We are. Although we'll get another free wife at the beginning of spring. You prefer the word toilet versus toilet. You mean toilette, the French pronunciation. Oh, we could have pigs. I have so much meat, I don't need pigs. Oh my god, what are you even thinking, Selfair? Oh, I just didn't send you away. French world? It's spelled like this. I believe. I believe it is spelled like that. Oh, I didn't actually meant for that to be built. Right. Toilette. Yes. Yeah, it's certainly sounds nicer than toilet, but if you were French, it wouldn't sound any better than toilet does to an English speaker, really. It's just the word for toilet. Okay, so DC is now an adult, which means he can be removed from the ranchers and the juvenile hunters. And I need to rejig his skills. So what I want to do is put them in order of skill level to start off with. Well, hang on. All right, let's go. To the top. Has he got... Oh, this is periapsis. This is the wrong person. Okay. DC. Do you have any skills at 0? Yes. You love Dr. Baby Care and you have 0 skill in it. You never got an opportunity to do it. Oh, that's a shame. 1. We will bump up your hunting higher than 2. 2. 3. 5, 9, hauling, hunting, loved. And then these need to go here somewhere. Whoops. Okay. But I kind of actually really need you doing the crafting. All right. And then Graham can be doing farming. And Neil is doing farming. All right. That's fine. You're not French, so it's awesome. Fair enough. Fair enough. What is planted here already? Oh, it's just... Oh, shit. Stubble. I don't want stubble. Get rid of all the stubble. Because I don't believe stubble grows back into plants. Or does it? Do you know what? I'm going to experiment with that. Alright. Priorities. I has them. Get these done first. Crafting very slowly happening. Rainforester is tending to the fire. Why are you tending to the fire? Repair is really low on your list. Isn't that a repair task? Yeah. Why are you doing repair tasks? Oh no! Really? But I'm having fun. No, I do actually need to stick to my normal timetable because I have allowed my sleep schedule to go a little bit wonky this weekend. How long can I snooze ads for? Can I snooze them again now? I don't know. All right, snooze the ads. They're not happening. If I have my say over it, we won't have any more ads until after stream. Well, until after stream. We won't have any more ads. You just almost slept for an hour. Slept for almost an hour. Understood. Wow. Well, you will be well rested when it is time for you to head to work. Alright, so not a huge amount of stuff achieved in this run. Everybody is pregnant or has a baby. Galactic's got baby Carl. Periapsis is pregnant. Illustrial is pregnant. DC has become an adult, and we are looking for a wife for DC. And he has adopted the hard worker trait, which is lovely. We finished the tailoring space, and I think we've got most of those things. We're getting there with the wool shirts. We've got all of the leather. We've got all of the cloaks and hats and stuff. Although 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, that's all right. We'll have 10, assuming they have one baby each. We are now going to have to look at. Yes, baby Mana is the next one if we have a girl. But this baby was a boy, so baby Carl it is. I want her to start making linen. We might start with linen shirt and bottoms. But also we're actually going to need 10 winter outfits. Not yet. These babies will not be born in winter, so it's fine. After someone has a baby, can they get pregnant straight away? I don't actually know. I would find it unlikely because their sleep is constantly being interrupted by having to feed the baby. But if you have them in a room and they're not sharing the room with anybody and they've got a double bed and the baby is sleeping elsewhere, maybe. I don't know whether there's anything inherently in the code that prevents that eventuality. I don't know is the short answer to that question. I've never tried. In real life, yes. Mm-hmm. That is true. Don't believe the doctors. In fact, it's not the doctors. The doctors would never tell you this. Don't believe anybody who tells you that breastfeeding is a contraceptive. Because that's bollocks. I actually had a friend who got pregnant a second time because she was under the impression that I don't think she was under the impression that she couldn't get pregnant at all, but I think she was under the impression that her risk of pregnancy was extremely low because she was breastfeeding. Not true. Not true. So we will play through to when they all go to bed, and then we'll find somebody to raid. Why is cleaning not happening? Yeah, I think we're getting to the point now where some of them have too much to do to get through in a day. 12 cleaning tasks, and they're quite low on the priority list. So, yes. So coming soon, Selphia, automatic baby making factory. I mean, yes. If you just leave them to their own devices and give them a double bed with really nice decor and give them all the facilities to keep their mood up, they will pretty much get pregnant as soon as they're capable of becoming pregnant. But I honestly don't know if they can get pregnant whilst they have a baby. I think the baby has to be at least halfway through its aging. I think. I vaguely recall hearing something about that. But I could be incorrect. Anna's leaving for work in 10 minutes. That's all right. I am about to find us somebody to raid. So we didn't do too badly. We maybe didn't progress quite as far as I might have liked, but they do move slower in winter, so we probably weren't going to get a lot further than we did anyway. Friday's stream will be my time at Sandrock. I have had a look at the wiki, and I think Friday may in fact be our last Sandrock stream. Is it just one baby each birth? No, there's a chance of twins. I have had twins before. I think maybe there's a chance of triplets, but I've never personally experienced that. So yeah, no, they can have multiple births.